late-night hosts react to Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. In a powerful show of solidarity and defiance, late-night hosts have reacted to the indefinite suspension of Jimmy Kimmel Live, with a mix of sharp humor and serious condemnation, framing the decision as a dangerous act of censorship. The coordinated response from the late-night community highlights the gravity of the situation and the perceived threat to free speech. The most forceful reaction came from Stephen Colbert, host of CBS's The Late Show. In his Thursday night monologue, Colbert minced no words, calling ABC's decision a blatant assault on the freedom of speech. He directly addressed the reported pressure from the Trump administration and the FCC, stating people across the country are shocked by this blatant assault on the freedom of speech. With an autocrat, you cannot give an inch. Colbert also mocked the executives at ABC and their parent company, Disney, for caving to what he called the regime. He cited a Rolling Stone article, saying that one source at ABC put it, they were pissing themselves all day over the threat of retaliation from the Trump administration. Jimmy Fallon, host of NBC's The Tonight Show, took a slightly more restrained but equally supportive approach. He opened his monologue by joking that he had received dozens of text messages from his father, who thought Fallon's show had been cancelled. But he quickly turned serious, telling his audience to be honest with you all, I don't know what's going on and no one does. But I do know Jimmy Kimmel and he is a decent, funny, and loving guy, and I hope he comes back. Fallon then vowed to continue covering news as he normally would, even as he was sarcastically interrupted by a voiceover that replaced his critiques of President Trump with flattery, a moment that underscored the very censorship his colleague had faced. Seth Meyers, another NBC host, used his A Closer Look segment on late night to address the controversy. He played a montage of Donald Trump claiming to be a champion of the First Amendment, followed by a montage about Kimmel's suspension. Meyers defended Kimmel, saying it is a privilege and an honor to call Jimmy Kimmel my friend. I wake up every day, I count my blessings that I live in a country that at least purports to value freedom of speech, and we're gonna keep doing our show in the way we've always done it. He too employed satire to make his point, quipping that he has always believed Trump to be a visionary, an innovator, a great president, an even better golfer, and that any past negative comments were the work of AI. Even former late-night titans weighed in. Jon Stewart made a brief return to host The Daily Show, where he and his team delivered a mock pledge of love to Donald Trump, poking fun at the growing concerns over free speech. During an appearance at the Atlantic Festival in New York, David Letterman also condemned the decision, stating it's managed media. It's no good. It's silly. It's ridiculous. He added you can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful or trying to suck up to an authoritarian criminal administration in the Oval Office. The collective response from late-night hosts, from the pointed sarcasm of Meyers to the blunt honesty of Colbert, shows a unified front against what they view as a dangerous erosion of artistic and journalistic freedom. The situation has reignited a fierce debate about the boundaries of political satire and the influence of government and corporate pressure on the media.